Good evening. How are you doing, Horizon Worlds? Tonight has been another shocker for me. I couldn't get in here. I don't know if anybody else, well, I do know some people that was having this problem, that had to use the voice, had to use the voice command in Oculus to tell it to open the Horizon Worlds app because the Horizon Worlds app is not showing up in the Oculus headset for everybody now, and you can't even search it, but it's there. So by using the voice command, people were able to do it. So if you haven't figured that out and you're watching this broadcast now, do that. Just go to the Oculus side, go to your home. That's an Oculus in that entry space before you come in. Double click it, and it'll activate the voice command. Okay, so last night, we had some good conversations, and there are all of these ideas of where about where Horizon is probably heading, or where Horizon Worlds is going to end up, or where all of us as individuals, whether we stand with our game plans and with the ideas that we have that we want to implement inside here to generate wealth. Um, while other people are playing, some of us want to generate wealth. We want to generate enough wealth so that when we are playing, we don't have to get up in the morning and the next day and go back to work. So that's the kind of plan I want to do. But in the meantime, I'm listening to conversations and I'm watching things moving in different ways that different people are moving. People got the ideas. Everybody's so confident. Some people thinking that, they got the answers, and some people, trying to get the answers. But what I say is the answers are always going to be with you. So when you think of things as Horizon Worlds or any other corporation, y'all got to remember they're moving for themselves. They're moving for their shareholders. They're moving for the profits that they're promising their shareholders and future investors. So keep that in mind because your goals may not be their goals. And, you could find out just like the people in alt space found out. So keep that in mind. Don't forget about that. And I want to talk about the mindsets of a lot of people in here that are seeking to get some things done. Okay, so we have people that are go-getters. You can see that they're go-getters because they build. Not only do they build, they network and things that they need done, they get it done through their networks, through their different allegiance they take on and so forth. And then again, you got other people here that are building, and in my opinion, they're building too much. But that's my opinion because the thing is, Horizon wants you to build, 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 build. But if you're building, you have to always keep in mind that these updates, as frequently as they come, and they're gonna come more and more frequently because we're getting more advanced in the platforms. The platforms are getting higher. Of course, they're using more technology, and don't forget, we got nanotechnology, so we know that this stuff is gonna go even further, even faster, and even quicker. So, if we were to have 10 updates between now and and next February, it wouldn't even surprise me, because these platforms are moving based on the technology just being implemented, just like we have a Snapdragon in the Oculus 3. We have the same kind of technology that's in these phones, that does all the things that these phones do. So keep that in mind as well, because your intentions are great, and we don't want you to put your all into your intentions and then it falls short because you didn't have control of certain things. So being that we don't have control of everything, we still need to plan accordingly in a way where we remain sustainable, self-sustainable, even though we, in most cases, are codependent. And if you're still spitting that rhetoric about being independent and don't need anybody, I would just say you're not really, using real intelligence because everything is typically an organized. We're in an organized society, organize everything. And organization means you can be self-organized and then you can be organized with other organized people, and other organized people and yourself make organized groups. And those are successes. You can just see them move in an organized fashion. You know, Meta news. See, great example. So keeping in mind that we're all kind of like codependent in our independence because we do have to navigate all the changes. We have to jump hurdles. We have to recalibrate. We have to exchange information to keep up when some people have information and others don't. And we need that information based on what we're trying to achieve and accomplish. So, people with the mindset that they got the answer, they're gonna do this, they're gonna do that. Well, I've been here long enough to see people start on one project, and then they scrap it, or that project didn't pan out because now some rules change, or some different formulas changed, and then um, just like the technology, improved technology is in here. Different type worlds now are in here, and now we talking about the mesh, and we're talking about all the other capabilities that's going to come as well, like video. So we're moving, y'all, and because we're moving, we must, like I say, we must stay in a mindset that we have to move in a way where it's going to benefit us as well, not waiting on the platform to benefit you. So, yeah, if you can get monetized, yes, by all means get monetized, because monetization is just, you making money based on uh, outside parties paying to have access to us, just like any other business format where a company needs to gain market share, and they need to be put in front of their particular target markets. And that's what it's all about. So in here, we're in here, we're partying, we're socializing, we're building, we're networking, we're doing all these things, y'all, and we're here. So people want to pay, they will pay money to get their information to us. So when we look at our Oculus, when we come in, y'all, you're seeing everything like the browser TV, YouTube television, Prime Video apps, and every other app that's being advertised. There's so many advertisements, and when we keep these numbers up, and you keep the participation up, yeah, that's the way to get recognized, and those are the ways to get the attention of the platform that may give you that deal to be monetized. But once you get monetized, you have to have a real solid plan on trying to maximize on that, because if you can maximize on the monetization, you can reinvest again inside of here, and then you can employ people. And if you become known for employing people and become known for that because you got worlds that are monetized and they are paying out because you are managing these worlds properly, you gain a name for that, and people will come in seeking you out because people do need they need work. And as people lose their jobs, and as people retire, and as people need things to do that don't have things to do, they will be coming into these virtual spaces looking for spaces exactly like this one, where it's real interaction, there's real work going on, there's real fun going on, and they may find a secondary source of income with you. So um if you're a builder, I say, you know, expect tools to come that's gonna be building as well soon. I see everybody's jumping on the Blender and Unity tutorials, and everybody's excited again. They have everybody moving in one direction of excitement. And I just don't see I don't see it going another year without AI being implemented to build as well. So I would just say keep your eye out on all the AI technologies. I would say for every bit of work that you do, or every bit of business that you do, just keep your eye out for the technologies, and so you can possibly cut corners, come up with, start doing things the new, efficient way instead of the old way, and you can be competitive, and then you can move as fast as this is moving. Because since I've been here, I've switched up from, you know, solely promoting. Um, I still do the podcast, but it's time for me to stop talking for free for so much and giving up so much information that's not getting anywhere. So I think that I need to just do the plans that I do have, which will be in league and in harmony with the platform, what the platform is doing as far as bringing people here. Um, so my job is to maintain the things that I need to do for my teams, but more importantly, I need to create for myself. And more importantly, it has to be in harmony with the platform. So once I do that, that's how I can find success because it'll be serving the purpose of what I need as well as the platform instead of trying to serve the platform thinking it's going to serve me. So it's just the mindset, you know. So while a lot of these people are playing and a lot of these people are socializing, having fun, stay focused, stay on your plan of action. Always stay networking with those people who have the right attitude and the right mindset. Because once you stray away from that and you get too caught up in all the talk and all the little running over the Instagrams, all the drama and all the tea, you're gonna fall back to the wayside, and you're gonna have people like me saying "I told you so." Because I would tell you guys, be ready for me in February next year. You're gonna see something. You're gonna see some crazy stuff, and for all the people I've ever talked to, they're gonna be telling you, yeah, he told me to do the same thing. He told me that. He told me that. Well, I'm gonna actually do it. I gave everybody all the little things that I thought they should do based on how early we are in this space. And we're still early. It's nothing that can't be done, and there's a whole lot of niches. Still a lot of niches that you could just jump into that somebody may not have saw yet or is trying to bring forward. But it's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna hit it. I told you so. And then once they see it, because they have that mindset, wait and see what other people do first, it'll be too late because the person or the organization or the group that's been known to do it, when the opportunity comes, they're gonna be the ones that's doing it, and the people that's like 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 I would say like the meta news. So I'm pretty sure if a real executive was to come to Horizon Worlds from a news station and come look at all our stations and watch how we working and how we moving, I'm pretty sure they'd be like, well, we got to work with these guys. I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen. And we're not even out there going after these people yet, y'all. We're not even going after them yet. We're still just putting content together. We're trying to keep our content going because that's what it's going to take for real. When you're ready to present something, you got to show content. You got to show them how serious you were. And just like VRU, get a shout out to Dangerously Wild. Um, they already inked the deal. They got a deal with Roku. Their little they got a presentation, a show, and that show is gonna be on Roku. They're getting all their stuff ready for upload to Roku, and I don't know how the deal is, what the deal is, what it comprises of, but they made it. That's what they set out to do, and they're gonna be on Roku. So believe it or not, people, you guys, we got so many. You got Peacock, Roku, Tubi. You have a whole lot of internet streaming companies out there, and they're gonna keep coming. They're gonna be keep coming. And so, if you think about how reality television was, same thing here. It's just we're in avatar form, and as they keep making more and more movies and television shows, this is going to become more normalized to the people who don't think it's normal. And once again, when they come, I'm gonna be here when there's gonna be 1 million people, when there's 2 million people, and 3 million people, and even 10 million people. I just want y'all to remember those numbers. Because if I was to get 10 million people just to participate in a fundraiser or something, I raise dollar for 10 million people gave $1. It's over with. Okay, remember raise $10 million, don't give 10% to a charity. Ta-da. Okay, I just want to say that tonight, y'all, because I'm just, having conversations in Horizon Worlds, and I'm hearing all these business conversations, and only people that's really um well, the only ones I've been around lately that's talking about the things that I've been talking about for years is Metaclean, Metaclean Rupert. But everybody know Rip Metaclean for what he's been doing since he's been here. He's been really connecting people. That's how I met so many people. Because when I got here, he told me, "You need to talk to this guy. You need to talk to this guy." And every time I talk to someone else, they tell me, "Oh, you need to talk to Metaclean." I said, "Oh, I already talked to him." "Oh, well, you good. He gonna tell you everybody to talk to." So you still have people in here that networks and talk business, and then you still have people that's here that does real business that's been doing it for years. You still have people like Jen Smash, she's in here. Um, you got people, accountants, Melissa Knox. You got people in here that's gonna be ready to do business when y'all ready. But when y'all start playing and get y'all businesses set up, y'all are sitting right next to the person. Y'all done play cards with the person. Y'all done hung out with the person next to you that's gonna have that knowledge to help you get past some hurdles on the outside that if you don't know about them, you're gonna be stuck because you can start a business all day long, but if you don't set it up with the IRS right, you're giving it all up in taxes. If you don't set it up right in certain jurisdictions, you're gonna have penalties and you may have to shut down. And it's a lot of things that you would need to know when it comes to business. And in this generation, in this day and time, uh, mm, everybody's more interested in getting to the good part, but it takes a lot of sacrifice. So when you see people that are here now with all these worlds and still working with teams, that was sacrifice. That was time, real time. That was real trial and error. That was real interactions and then revamping. So that's what it takes. So I'm El Blanco. This is the business news segment. I'm with Horizon Meta News. This is the Horizon World's premier source for news. And once again, you can see me on the YouTube channel, Meta News for Horizon Worlds VR. If you want to see this segment again and other segments, and if you want to see other segments of Meta News, period, we got a lot of segments. And we have a lot of content. And I keep saying that word: content, content, content. You're gonna see it again one day. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in and good night.